Ever bought something and later wondered, why did I even get that? Chances are, you were influenced by psychological tricks you didn't even notice that. From colors to countdowns, from fake scarcity to social proof. Advertisers are using invisible persuasion tools to steer your decisions every single day. In this video, we're breaking down 5 powerful psychological tactics used in marketing, so you'll never fall for them again without knowing what's going on. Welcome to 5 Fact Focus, your ultimate destination for bite-sized brilliance. We dive deep into fascinating topics to bring you the 5 most compelling facts. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our explorations. Number 1. Scarcity. Only 3 left in stock. Have you ever seen an ad that says, limited edition or only 3 left in stock, and felt a sudden, inexplicable urge to buy, even if you weren't interested a moment before? That's not an accident. It's the scarcity effect in action. At its core, scarcity is a potent psychological lever woven into our very biology. From an evolutionary perspective, what is rare is often what is most valuable. A scarce resource, whether it's a fertile hunting ground or a fresh water source, has always been a signal for survival. Our brains are hardwired to interpret rarity as a sign of importance, and this instinct still guides us today. Savvy marketers have become architects of this manufactured urgency. They don't just sell a product, they sell the fear of missing out. Think of the countdown timer on a landing page, ticking away the seconds until a sale ends, or the notification that thousands of others are viewing the same item. The limited edition drop for sneakers or collectibles isn't about supply chain issues. It's about creating an exclusive club that you desperately want to join. The feeling of missing out, or FOMO, triggers a genuine psychological pressure that can lead to impulsive, emotional purchases. The scarcity might not be real, but the desire and the impulse it creates are undeniably powerful, driving billions in sales across every industry. Number 2. Social proof. Bestseller, or 1,000 people bought this today. Have you ever walked past 2 restaurants, one bustling with people and the other completely empty, and instinctively chosen the busy one? You didn't know anything about the food, but you trusted the crowd. That's the power of social proof. At its core, social proof is a powerful cognitive shortcut. We are inherently tribal creatures. When faced with uncertainty, we look to the collective wisdom of others to guide our own decisions. In a world saturated with choices, a bestseller, badge, or a 4.9 star rating from 14,000 plus people acts as an instant, reassuring signal that a product is tried, tested, and validated. This isn't just about a good review. It's an emotional anchor, a powerful endorsement that allows us to bypass our own skepticism and feel safe in our choice. Advertisers have become masters at orchestrating these displays of popularity. It goes far beyond simple reviews. Think of the influencer who swears by a product, the testimonial from an industry expert, or a website showcasing a live ticker of how many people are buying an item right now. This constant stream of external validation taps into our deep-seated fear of being an outlier and our desire to belong. When we see a product endorsed by someone we admire or validated by thousands of our peers, we're not just seeing a product, we're seeing a trusted, popular choice that makes us feel like we're making the right decision, even when we haven't done any research ourselves. Number 3. Anchoring was $499, now $199. Have you ever walked into a store and seen a product with a price tag that says, originally $499, now just $199, and felt an immediate sense of urgency and satisfaction? That feeling is a deliberate and masterful act of psychological manipulation known as anchoring. Anchoring is a powerful cognitive bias where the first piece of information you receive, the anchor, disproportionately influences your judgment of all subsequent information. In this case, that absurdly high original price of $499 isn't meant to be a real offer. It's a mental reference point planted in your mind. This initial anchor sets an artificial baseline for what the item is worth, making the true sale price of $199 feel like an incredible, unmissable bargain. Your brain isn't evaluating the $199 price on its own merit. It's comparing it to the inflated number that came before. This tactic is far more pervasive than just retail discounts. It's the reason a real estate agent might show you an overpriced, poorly maintained house first, so the next, more reasonable home seems like a steal. It's why the first offer in a negotiation often dictates the final price. The power of anchoring is that it works subconsciously. We're often unaware that a number we've just seen, whether it was a real price, a negotiation figure, or a statistical benchmark, is quietly pulling our perception in its direction, affecting our decisions long after the number itself has faded from memory. Number 4. The decoy effect, middle option magic. Have you ever been faced with a choice that felt too easy? Like a subscription plan where one option seemed barely better than another, yet far worse than the third? You've likely fallen for the decoy effect. The decoy effect is a masterclass in strategic pricing. It's when a company introduces a third, less attractive option for the sole purpose of making a more expensive option look like an unbeatable deal. Consider a scenario with 3 subscription tiers: a basic one for $10, a middle tier pro for $25, and a premium tier for $26. On the surface, the pro option is what marketers call the decoy. It's not designed to be sold. Its purpose is to make the premium option, at just $1 more, feel like an overwhelmingly rational choice. Your brain, faced with a complex decision, takes a mental shortcut. Instead of evaluating each option on its own, it compares them. Suddenly, a $26 plan seems incredibly smart because it offers significantly more for a negligible increase over the decoy. This form of asymmetric dominance is a subtle but powerful way to steer consumer behavior toward the most profitable option. Next time you're at the movie theater considering popcorn sizes, a coffee shop with different drink sizes, or a software company's pricing page, pause and ask yourself, is one of these choices simply bait? The decoy's true value isn't in what it offers, but in how it completely changes your perception of everything else. Number 5. Color psychology and layout design. Have you ever visited a website and felt a surge of excitement, or perhaps a sense of calm reassurance, before even reading a single word? That feeling is by design. What you're experiencing is the strategic, nonverbal dialogue of color psychology and layout design. Every visual element you encounter is a carefully engineered emotional landscape. Advertisers are masters of color psychology, using hues as subconscious triggers. Red, for instance, isn't just a color. It's a signal of urgency and action, which is why it often dominates by now or sale ends buttons. Blue, on the other hand, projects trust, stability, and professionalism, making it the color of choice for banks and tech giants. Yellow evokes optimism, while green often symbolizes growth, health, or even a call to go. Beyond color, the layout is a meticulous roadmap for your attention. Strategic use of white space, or negative space, isn't empty. It's what gives a page elegance and directs your focus to a single, high-impact element. The size and style of a font can convey authority or approachability. From the sleek, minimalist design that reduces friction on a checkout page to the chaotic, attention-grabbing layout of a flash sale, every element is meticulously tested and optimized to nudge your behavior. It's a silent, subtle, and incredibly powerful art of persuasion that you experience every day. So, next time you feel that sudden urge to buy, take a breath, and remember, you might not be making a free choice. You might just be responding to a script they wrote for your brain. If you enjoyed this breakdown of how advertising works behind the scenes, smash that like button, drop a comment with which trick surprised you the most, and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of modern life. Thanks for watching, and stay sharp.